Abdul Majid and James LeGrand, in association with Connect Media, proudly brings to you an excerpt from the forthcoming book, Ignorance is Contagious. Narrated by Shamita Coney. Here is take 19. It ain't trickin' if you got it. And yes, these are all true stories.
One day in November of 2010, while I was checking the mail, I noticed that I received a coupon booklet from KFC. Now, this may seem silly to you, but this kind of gesture from a corporation pleased me to no end. I'm not sure if you're fully aware of the effects that reduced price fried chicken has on a black man, but the aroma alone can excite him to ecstasy, and just like cotton, it's the fabric of our lives. On a Tuesday of that same week, I decided for lunch I was going to treat myself to the Colonel's 11 herbs and spices. So I go to the KFC on South Avenue in Plainfield, New Jersey. I walk into the restaurant proudly holding my coupon for a 3-piece meal. As I enter the building, I see these 4 mongrels disguised as women. 1 Spanish, 3 black, one of which I'm contending is a transsexual, staring at the menu board. They haven't decided what they wanted to order yet, so they let me cut in front of them so I can order my meal. Now, several weeks prior to receiving my coupon booklet, I met and began talking to this woman, who for the sake of the story we'll call V for Vendetta. I met Vendetta through a very close friend of mine named Dinky, who's more like a sister than a friend to me. She came to New York to celebrate her birthday, and after meeting her for the first time, I was instantly attracted to her. The thing I was most attracted to, besides her ass, titties, and bone structure, was her sense of humor. She had one of the sharpest wits I've ever encountered in a female. Not only was she quick-witted, she had an incredible comedic timing and was secure enough with herself that she could make fun of herself as well. To someone like me who prides himself on his sense of humor and quick wit, to find a female with a similar douchebaggy sense of humor is rare. We'd spend hours upon hours telling stories, talking shit, making fun of people, but mostly making fun of people. Well, like the Bible says, as iron sharpens iron, man sharpens man, Proverbs 27:17. Because of my late night sparring session with Vendetta, my jibber jabber was on full tilt and I could go hard body karate with anyone who talks slick. Now back at the KFC, I ordered my food, handed the cashier my coupon, paid, then waited for my meal. As I'm waiting for my order to arrive, the pack leader of the mongrels, as Caesar Milan would call them, decides to spark up a flirty conversation with me. She asks me about my coupon, then through some form of canine reasoning, of which I still don't understand, she suggests I pay for her and her friends' meals. I reply, "Why would I do that?" She says that it would be the nice thing to do. And I say, sarcastically laughing, "So is charity, but I haven't done that in a while either." She laughs and says to me,
"How about you think of this as our first date?"
Paying for you guys' meal would be our first date? Sounds more like tricking to me.
Well, you know they say trickin' is the new dating.
Well, if that's the case, then your mouth is the new birth control.
I was unaware that birth control was such a sensitive topic for mongrels because the room got quiet for like 5 to 7 seconds. Then those bitches threw some disrespect my way, the kind that legends are made of. I was called a suck-ass nigga, told to get the fuck up out of here with that dumb shit, and told to suck my dick from the tranny.
Fuck you! Way up your ass! This way up your ass! You should punch that bitch straight in the throat, you know?
Birth control. Got your birth control, nigga.
And now for the lesson. We've seemed to have lost a basic respect for one another as human beings. I once watched a man having a heart attack, fully surrounded by a crowd of people, watching him have the heart attack before I jumped in, comforted him, and commanded someone to call 911. What happened where we've become so disconnected from people that we would rather take a picture of such an event rather than to assist? We each need to get back to seeing people as people and not as opportunities, entertainment, a benefit, or a detriment, or as a payday. In this story, the leader of this group felt very comfortable asking a total stranger to pay for her meal and the meals of her friends with the promise of some form of connection afterwards. While she has the right to ask or say whatever she wants, she should also maintain a reasonable understanding of the most likely response to her request. Times are hard today, and from what I can tell, they will be harder in the future. We need to go back to the times of people respecting people for no other reason than they are people. We have to learn the appropriateness of circumstance, timing, and relationship. We have to stop thinking, I can post a picture on YouTube first, and think, how can I help first? This has been a Hypnotic Music and Encore studio production.